Another action-packed edition of sports this morning has just kicked off from Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. Thanks for joining in. My name is Austin Okonakwan. I keep saying it, action-packed world of sports. What are you talking about this morning? I know a lot of people are still talking about Cote d'Ivoire's qualification for the final of the 2015 African Cup of Nations. Now let's talk sports. Let's begin right here in Nigeria, and I'm still asking this question. The Nigeria Football Federation and the National Sports Commission, we need an answer. What's going on with the Super Falcons of Nigeria? African champions qualified for the FIFA World Cup in Canada. It's just 120 more days to the kickoff of that tournament in Canada. And we're not hearing anything, nothing about the reigning African champions. The Super Falcons, they've shown superiority in Africa. They've always been winning for the country. They are eager, they have this hunger to go to Canada and impress. Yet, we're hearing nothing as regards preparations, as regards when the team will get to camp, as regards how they will perform at the World Cup in Canada. The question is, what's going on with the Super Falcons? We need to know, and we're hoping to get answers as soon as regards preparations for the FIFA World Cup that will take place in Canada. So, that's the question on your screen. What's going on with the Super Falcons of Nigeria? We need to know. Now, let's see the Super Falcons. Let's talk about this lady that had a phenomenal 2014. Blessing Okagbare. She's already setting her sights on breaking records this year. She wants to sustain the momentum. With that, she's getting ready for all of the IAAF meetings, particularly the one that will take place in Jamaica. She has confirmed that she will compete at the Jamaica Invitational World Challenge. That's going to come up sometime in May, about May 9th. And Blessing Okagbare says she will be there to compete with the likes of Shirley and Fraser Price and, of course, you know, Alex and Phyllis and all of those big female athletes. For Blessing Okagbare, she wants to sustain the momentum. It was good to see the new Blessing after she got married. Let's go to Equatorial Guinea now. Now, what a stride the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire took to get into the final of this year's championship. They crushed Congo DR by 3-1 to make it to the final. Now, Cote d'Ivoire, they need to be very careful because they were beating finalists in 2006 and 2012. But at the moment, they deserve all the credits. They deserve all commendations because it was indeed an elephant stride to make it to the final. We've been talking about this fight and we will not stop talking about it until it comes to be. Make it happen. That's what we're saying for the fight between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. HBO's president says they have done their part to ensure that negotiations for a mega fight between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao takes place. And that's what we're talking about. Yesterday, Amir Khan says he does doubt that fight will happen. This morning, HBO's president, Ken Eschman, says they have done their part. They've done everything to ensure that this fight takes place. And what we're saying right here, boxing fans, enthusiasts, followers, whoever loves boxing in this world is saying, make it happen. That's it, sports this morning right here on Channels Television. So much to talk about. But let's take a breather and give you some action coming from the Dutch League. You'll see some goals and then we'll come back. So much to talk about. Do stay. some action coming from the Dutch Eredivisie. We told you see some goals, and that one ended 3-1 in favor of Ereven, beating Feyenoord by 3-1. Welcome. Sports This Morning, Channels Television, reaching you live from Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. The action never stops right here, and that's why we're here to bring you all the latest and updates coming from your exciting action-packed world of sports. And I'm sure somebody wants to follow the action. Yes, you can on your mobile device. All you need to do so stop on our website, m.channelstv.com. You can follow us live on your Android, on your tabs, and then you can see all of our top stories even after the show by just visiting the Channels Television page on YouTube. And then our feedback mechanisms, that one still active anytime, any day, and I'm sure you know it. But let's just let you know again that you can follow us on Twitter, we're Channels_sports, that's it on your screen, and on Facebook, we're Channels-sports. We're getting loads of messages, but we'll tell you, keep them coming. Questions, comments, and suggestions. And you really want to take part in the conversation, you want to talk to us and reply you via email, you can do that. We're sportsthismorning@channelstv.com. Action-packed for the sport. We cannot do all of it in 25 minutes and 30, but when we leave the studio, we will get you talking. Cote d'Ivoire, they've qualified for the final of the African Cup of Nations. Can they win the trophy? Ghana will take on host nation Equatorial Guinea today. Who will make it to the final to take on Cote d'Ivoire? Questions. Big questions coming out of the 2015 African Cup of Nations. We don't want to talk much about this, but the Nigerian Football Federation and the National Sports Commission, we're still waiting to know what's going on with the Super Falcons. It's just 120 more days to the kickoff of the FIFA Women's World Cup in Canada. We're hearing about the Flying Eagles. We keep hearing about the Dream Team. We also know that home-based Eagles got busy. The Super Falcons are going to the World Cup. Come on, guys, what's going on? We need to know what's going on with the Super Falcons. They need to be in camp. They need to be getting ready because, I mean, it's the World Cup and they've been drawn in a group where it's no pushover. Sports This Morning on Channels Television. My strike partner, Tayo Salam, joins us now. Tayo, I'm just trying to put you into the team of the Super Falcons. I'm not saying you're a lady. But you would have been idle if you were there now because nothing is going on.
Yeah, and Austin, believe me, the worst thing for a player or any athlete, for that matter, is playing when you're not being active. When you're not active, it tends to bother you a lot because you can get really rusty. But especially when you're going into a major tournament like this, then you've got to get the blood pumping, whether you're being in camp or you're playing friendly matches.
Okay, I won't let Tayo talk much about this because the Super Falcons, we told you, they're African champions. They're also getting ready. They're not getting ready. They've qualified for the FIFA Women's World Cup that will take place in Canada. Listen, they've been drawn in Group D. We have superpowers there, Australia, Sweden, and the United States of America. These other teams have been getting ready. They've been preparing since last year, November, and we've not heard no word, absolutely nothing. I want you to talk to us. What's your take on all of this? And let's proffer solutions to the National Sports Commission, the Nigerian Football Federation, because we keep saying it is what you plant that you harvest. What's going on with the Super Falcons? We don't want them to go to the FIFA World Cup and then just go out to the numbers. You can talk to us on Twitter or Channels_sports, and on Facebook or Channels-sports. We need to keep talking about this till the Super Falcons get to camp and start getting ready for that tournament. It's just 120 more days. It's not much. It's in June. Before you know it, the tournament is here. Okay, let's talk about one lady that is doing well for herself, and she's married now, Blessing Okagbare. She's already getting ready for the 2015 season. And Tayo, that's the way to go.
No doubt. Blessing Okagbare once again. In 2014 was great for her. And she capped it. Yeah, she capped it all up with a double winning performance in Glasgow at the Commonwealth Games. So 2015, another year for her to consolidate. And once again, Nigerians will be looking up to Blessing to do the country proud. She's arguably, I think nobody can really contest it. She's the only elite athlete that we have right now when it comes to the tracks, and so I wish her a very good season again. What I want to see from Blessing this time around is I want to see her go faster than her personal best. Personal best is 10.79, and I truly believe she can do it. She's still young, and she hasn't gotten to her prime yet. So I want to see her lower that record, a 10.79 record this year. That would be a great achievement for her.
Good one, Tayo. Tayo giving Blessing Okagbare some good challenge there. When he was saying he was Blessing Okagbare to go faster, I was thinking he was going to say faster than Usain Bolt.
Nah, not that serious. We're not that serious for now. But it will be a very good year. I think she's primed to do very well again. She got married as well too. We don't really know the status of her personal life right now. Hopefully there's not.
Well, she has said that it's not going to bother or come in between her performance, that she's still Blessing Okagbare and she can only get better.
We hope that's the case. We hope the husband gives her all the necessary support that she needs to have another great 2015, another great year. So Blessing, good luck to her.
That's it. That's all we can say. Blessing Okagbare, all the best, good luck, and make 2015 one that you will remember and one that we will talk about. She has said she will compete at the Invitational tournament in Jamaica, talking about the IWF World Challenge, and it's good to see her, run against the likes of Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price and Alison Felix.
Yeah, the best athletes in the world will be there as well too, and it's always good to see Blessing, going head to head against these other ladies, because it can only make her, improve at times. And usually when you're in a race with really fast runners, then you tend to do your best as well too. And so you can see how easily, lowering that 10.79 seconds and passing our best.
All the best, Blessing Okagbare. Now, we told you we've seen some sort of drama at the ongoing African Nations Cup of Nations in Equatorial Guinea. Now, yesterday, Tayo Salam said we're going to hear from Yaya Toure. And yes, we heard from him. We didn't just hear from Yaya, he screamed into our ears.
Oh my days, Austin, what a way to announce your presence in Equatorial Guinea. What a blast. And that was a very loud statement by Yaya Toure.
He screamed.
Like, seriously, that shot on a normal day, could have brought down the post, if you hit the post. And so, good one for Yaya Toure and Cote d'Ivoire. In that game yesterday, I also said I think they would have too much for the DR Congo, and that's exactly what happened. The Congolese gave a good account of themselves, but then they didn't have enough quality to see them through in that game. All goals scored by Cote d'Ivoire in that game. Beautiful goals. The Yaya Toure was a screamer, was a blinder, power driver. Then Gervinho, lovely side-footed pass into the net. Then the third goal, what do you say about that one with the knee? Incredible goal.
I'm waiting. I'll take it. Put it down. We talk about a fine rebound in basketball.
Yes.
That was what Conan did. Right
you can see the fans jubilating. Austin, that could have been us, but it's a shame we're not there. And the Ivorians jubilating and celebrating another final appearance. I'm sure they will be hoping this time around they go one step further. They've been in two finals in recent times. They've lost both, but this time around, I think I can just feel it that they can go one step forward and clinch the first trophy since 1992.
That's it.